Hello amazing people, welcome to my screen for this week, and I want to say a big thank you to you guys for always coming to my YouTube channel every week just to consume the new video that I drop on here every week. I want to say a big thank you to you guys. And this week I'll be analyzing 5 different pairs, which are Goat Spot USD, AUD USD, USD CAD, Great Britain Pounds USD, and USD CHF. These are 5 solid pairs that I'll be analyzing for this week. I'll be analyzing Goat Spot USD now. So in my previous video, I explained that after we have a decent bullish move, we go into a range, and this range lasted for 2 weeks. So this range that lasted for 2 weeks, the next thing that we should be looking at is after this breakout, we were expecting price, to retrace back to fill up this imbalance behind. So I will scale down to this 4 hours time frame, and don't forget this range lasted for what, 2 weeks. It lasted for 2 solid weeks. And before I go further, I need to explain a concept to you in forex. There is a concept of accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Okay, so I strongly believe this concept might tend to play out right about here. So this breakout that happened last week, I didn't chase after this breakout. All I'm doing right about now is wait for price to retrace back so it can give us a decent entry. Okay, once price tends to give us a decent entry, then I can take a position. But for now, there is no any decent entry. This is just a breakout. Okay, so we are going to, so I will wait and sit on my ends just for price to give me a decent entry. With enough patience, I will definitely make money from gold USD. But all I need to do is what? To exercise patience. With patience, we make money from this pair. So let's wait for this pair till Wednesday or Thursday. We shall know what next Gold Spot USD wants to do for now. And that is just the basic explanation rather on Gold Spot USD. So I will be moving on to the next pair, which is the AUD USD. For AUD USD, as explained last week, I analyzed some basic things for us last week that is currently playing out on AUD USD. You see there is a decent reversal pattern playing out on the daily time frame, okay? An head and shoulder pattern has played out on the daily time frame. But there is another information this chart is sharing with us on the 4 hours time frame. You see this 4 hours time frame, this simple information, the price is sending to us is straightforward. There is a concept in forex, we call it a quasi-model pattern. Okay, this quasi-model pattern in forex looks similar to an head and shoulder pattern, and what differentiates it is this low right about here. You see this lower low right about here and the previous higher low right about here. You see they are not on the same level. Okay, so now this signals to us that this is a quasi-model reversal pattern. Now, how do we take advantage of this pattern that's currently forming? All we need to do is we wait for price to come out for this into this point of interest, so we can take a decent sell down here. It's just straightforward and simple as that. Okay, just wait for price to tap into this point of interest. This is our point of interest right about here. Okay, if price tap into this our point of interest, we can take a sell position. Okay, you can take a sell position. You can take a decent sell position and place our stop loss right above this. This is a 1:8 risk to reward ratio. So this is a decent entry for us. This is the 4 hours time frame. I'll be using the 4 hours time frame as my basic entry for this pair. Okay, I'll be using my 4 hours time frame. That is that for AUD USD. That is just the decent entry I'll be looking to take for this week. So you can add this to your own confidence as well. Okay, I'm moving on to the next pair, which is the USD card. For USD card, I explained 2 basic trading opportunities for us last week. The first one is we are expecting price to come test this trend line. Okay, and as we can see, price is on the journey of coming to this high right about here. Let me scale down to the 4 hours time frame so I can explain this basic thing that is going on USD to you guys. Last week I shared an entry position right about here, we are expecting price. We use this psychology level as our entry level, that if price retest this level and bounce off a bullish candlestick, we should be looking to take the position up here. Okay, now price has done exactly the first option, because the second option I explained, if price break below this level and retest here, we should be looking for a sell position down. Okay, so price has go with the first plan that we have. So the first plan we had played out nicely, and one might be confused of what's currently happening here. We shouldn't be worried about that. There is an high right about here, which is a stronger right about here. Price is yet to break that high. Okay, and currently we are still in a bullish trend, because price has not taken out this higher low right about here. If price tends to take out this higher low, something like this, okay, we'll just be expecting a retest up here, then you can take down to this, what's it called, the next psychology level. Okay, but price has not done that. All we are still be looking at is to take a buy position. I still favor the, what's it called, the upside. Now price is at this level, we should be expecting price to break above this level with a bullish candlestick. Don't forget, a decent bullish candlestick and a retest on this line, then we can continue our bullish trend. Okay, a retest on this line, okay, a retest on this line would be a decent entry for us, because price will definitely, if price has taken out this higher right about it has signals to us that it wants to continue its bullish movement. Or we can wait for price to retest this psychology level, which will be a decent price to buy, a decent price to buy. So let's wait for price to do its thing. By Tuesday we shall know what price wants to do next, and we shouldn't be in a hurry. With this basic information that I share with you guys, you can as well add it to your own confluence just to make a decent trading decision for this week. I'll be moving on to the next pair, which is the Great Britain Pounds USD. So for Great Britain Pounds USD, I explained reasons behind this retracement, that a fib retracement is currently playing out here. A decent fib retracement is currently playing out here, and we are expecting price to come back to this 61.8 fib retracement. Okay, and don't forget, the overall trend is we are in a bullish trend, and while we are the bullish trend, price is forming what's called a bullish flag pattern. And how do we take advantage of this bullish flag pattern? Okay, last week we are expecting price to come retest this psychology level so we can take a short position, and price did not touch the psychology level before it continued the downward movement. So for the current situation at hand now, let me show you a decent move that happened previously here, you see, and price came down here. So what happened here might tend to happen here as well. Okay, and price will come back before it resume to this uptrend. Okay, this might happen here as well. Okay, before price tends to go respect this line right about here. So we should be open to both sides. So what will be our decisive zone right about here is this psychology level right about here. If price tends to stay within this level, okay, if price tends to stay within this level, we might tend to take a short position down here. Okay, but our entry for this short position will definitely be this level. We wait for price to break below this level. Okay, a retest on this, then we can take a short position down here. Okay, we shouldn't be in a hurry to take a sell position right about here. Okay, so if price decides it wants to just come here and continue the upward move, so a retest on this trend line, you can as well take a long position here. This would be at least 65 pips, if I'm right, 65 pips or 60 pips rather. Okay, 68 pips. So that would be a decent entry for us to take. But don't forget the overall trend and the overall picture and the bigger picture that this price is trying to play here. So that is that for USD CHF. I will move on to the next pair, which is USD CHF. For USD CHF, what is currently happening is straightforward. Okay, and we have two plans for USD CHF. First of all, we need to consider this trend line that has been holding since July. Okay, this trend line, we need to consider it, and the overall picture that we are looking at is just a double bottom right about here. So let me scale down to the 4 hours time frame to show you the two plans that I have for this week. So we are currently on the bullish trend because this higher low right about has not been broken, so we are still on in a bullish trend. So we need to put this, what is it called, trend line, this strong trend line, into consideration. Wait for price to break out of this trend line. Let's wait. In case you haven't taken any position, wait for this trend line to break out of this position right about here, and a retest on it, a retest. Okay, you can take a position above this psychology level right about here. Okay, you can take a position above that psychology level right about there. So that is just the first plan. Okay, you can take a position, you can put your stop loss below and go long. Okay, that's just a simple entry that I'm looking at for the first plan. And the second plan is price might tend to, want to come take out liquidity right about here, because this is a demand zone. So people who take positions right about here, people who took position right about here, their stop loss will be somewhere around here. Price might tend to come back, retrace deep down here. Okay, price might tend to retrace deep down here before it continues what, the bullish move. So either way the price decide to move, you need to be exercise patient so you can take a decent entry. So if price comes to this POI level right about here, all we need to do is take a long position, right about here, and the overall level will be here. Okay, take a long position right about here, and the overall level will be up there. So that is 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio for you guys. 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Let me scale down to the 1 hour time frame to see if there is anything to hold on to it. So it's pretty same thing. Okay, so the second plan might tend to work out and the first plan might tend to work out. So let's be open to both sides. So let's be open to both sides. And guys, I want to say a big thank you to you guys for sticking to the end of this video. I will see you in my next weekly forex forecast, and don't forget guys to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. By doing this, it will show your level of support to this community. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.